Yeah, look at these beautiful leaves. Sycamore. That's a sycamore tree. Not sycamore, y'all. What am I thinking? Oh my gosh. I looked over here, there's a sycamore tree over here, and I was just looking at it. Oh well, I'll tell y'all when I think of it. I just passed a sycamore tree over on the other side of the road. I guess that's why I said that, had that on my mind. It looks like a sweet gum tree. That's what I'm trying to think of. If y'all know what it is, if it ain't a sweet gum, y'all tell me what it is. It's pretty, whatever it is, huh? We're down here by the creek. Hadn't showed y'all the creek in a while. I love the sound of the water. Let's go over on this side. Let's go on this side. Y'all see? The banana trees are still green. It got cold enough to clip the top of them out. Y'all hear that water? So relaxing. I'm just out here walking, looking at the color of the trees. See, I still got green grass. It's less than, I don't know, what, 10 days to Christmas. And y'all look at this shrimp plant. Isn't that beautiful? That'll just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Blooms everywhere. My little maple tree made it. Remember I dug those maple trees up across the road and planted them? That one made it through the summer. There's my weeping willow. Y'all, I'm gonna put these dogs in where I can video a little bit down the creek for y'all. See if I can show y'all some of the trees. They're pulling me too much. I can't hold them anymore. Y'all look at this one. This Japanese maple. Ooh, isn't that pretty? I can see that out my window where I see it. And it is beautiful, that sun shining through it. That was a little bitty tiny thing. I got that at Walmart for $18. And it was about the size of this little branch right here. And I moved it to this yard 2.5 years ago when I moved over here. I can't believe, everybody's like, we can't believe it's living. Because it lived in my other yard a long time. They just grow so slow, but it's grown a lot since I've been over here. All my hostas turning gold, but I think the gold is pretty, so I'll leave them for a while. Okay, let me get these dogs in the house, and we're gonna walk down the creek. Walking into the sun, y'all won't be able to see. Pups are up on the porch sunning. That big banana tree. Several of them right there. Last night was below freezing. I know we had another night below freezing. This is what I want y'all to see, my maple tree that I saved from when I was back here cutting brush years ago. Y'all, isn't that pretty? I love that so much. I'm so glad I left it there. It was a little bitty tiny thing. Little bitty. That's my fig tree. All the leaves have fell off of it. But I love this tree. And then these leaves should turn orange. See how tall it is? It wasn't 2 foot tall when I found it. And not any more big around than my little finger. These are my little cedar trees that I found back in the spring up the road. And I know I made videos. Those of you that follow me will know. But I thought this one died, but look, y'all, it's living. I planted 2 cedar trees down here by the creek. But look how big this tree is now. She's going on 30 years old. She was a tiny little bitty thing. Get a view from the other side, not facing the sun, and maybe it won't have that glare. Isn't she pretty? We have a lot of those that grow in our woods around here. I'm so glad I kept it. I need to clean the trail off, but y'all, I haven't been able, but maybe a few more weeks. I hear the neighbors. They're out. This is my holly tree that I left when we cleared the trail. We left the holly tree. That'll be pretty this time of year when it gets bigger. I hadn't been back here in a while because of having that surgery. I hadn't walked back here. Ain't it pretty, y'all? Can y'all hear the water? A tree fell across and the dirt backed up against it, y'all. It made like a little drop off. So that's where the sound of the water's coming from, in that tree. The sand backed up behind it. So it's made a little drop off. If it was warm, I'd walk down there, but I don't have my rubber boots on. I don't want to walk down there and get my feet wet. It's a little bit. Y'all hear the neighbor's dogs over there? They're out in front playing. They got 3. They got 3 dogs. He's home from Denver, Colorado. He's finishing school up there this year. He went several years here at SFA and played football. And then he went back to Denver this year to finish. That's picture perfect to me. Y'all, I'm just enjoying this weather today. I can't do nothing but walk around, but I thank the Lord I can walk, right? At least I can walk. A few weeks ago, I couldn't hardly do that. And I can see. I can walk and I can see. My swing down here where I can sit and watch the water roll by. That's a great place to have a cup of coffee or hot chocolate, hot tea, apple cider. I'll make lots of videos in case I do move. I'll miss the creek. But y'all, I can't physically do all this work around here anymore. It's just too much for an old woman. And I don't have the funds to be paying people all the time. So it is what it is. But you can't take my memories. I'll have my videos and my memories if it happens. Trying to get out of that sun glare. I have 1.5 acres. I sold my 10 acres and house. And I had this land, so I moved over here. There's my little avocado tree. Look, y'all, it's come up from the compost. This little cedar tree's doing good. I planted it about 6 years ago, maybe. And it was a tiny little bitty thing like that. Like that one y'all saw back there that I planted. I like the cedar trees because it gives the birds a place to shelter in the winter, to stay warmer out of the wind, and in the summer it gives them a place to hide from predators. Get over here where y'all can hear that water. I can hear it from my porch. I can hear that water rolling from my porch. And when it rains a little bit and the creek gets up, it gets louder because it's more water moving. Y'all probably hear the leaves crunching under my feet. It's not real pretty. Flowers are not real pretty. See, it got cold enough it just kind of bit everything. And it did get this little maple tree. This is one of them I planted. And it's already got the leaves of that one. Man, this English ivy's taking over the yard. I'm gonna have to get the mower out and trim that back. I hadn't had the mower out in probably going on 3 months. The grass hadn't been growing, and then I got sick. So I haven't, cleaned the leaves up. I cleaned the leaves up maybe one time before I got sick. Now the leaves are down, and I don't know if y'all can see them, but there's a lot of leaves on the ground. But they'll be there when I get able to clean them up. I don't see nobody rushing over here to do it for me. So I'm sure they'll be there. That's my apple tree. I just love all these colors, y'all. I need to go up to, that's what I might do tomorrow before the rain comes. Go up to the Mize garden. I bet all those maple trees up there have turned. Oh, and it's so pretty. I went up there last year. If y'all hadn't seen that video from last year, y'all need to go find it. That is the most beautiful part in the fall. Way prettier than in the spring when the azaleas bloom. It's way prettier in the fall. Mize azalea garden. And there's a picture, I believe, of the fall colors of the trees. If y'all want to go find the, see, it just bit the top of this Confederate rose, and it had so many buds on it and was blooming. And now I don't think it'll bloom anymore. See, it was loaded with buds, and it got cold enough it just clipped the top of everything. See, it clipped the tops of this margarita vine. Now it's coming back up. Y'all see it green? It gets cold enough. That's the thing about East Texas. It gets cold enough it just kind of messes everything up. But see, it just clipped the leaves, but it didn't kill the plant yet. It will eventually, but anyway, y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Thanks for doing a little walkabout, walking down the creek with me. I'm just happy I can be out here and walk and enjoy this beautiful day. Y'all be blessed. Know you're loved. Jesus loves you more. And we'll see y'all on the next adventure. Y'all hear the wind chimes? Y'all know I got those at Big Lots, and our Big Lots closed. A lot of the Big Lots in our area are closing. So if those break, because those are glass, I don't know where I'll get wind chimes to replace them. thought the wind might blow and y'all could hear them before I end this. But I don't guess it's going to.